afternoon. How are you today? Hope you're all doing well. Good afternoon. How are you today? Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Yeah, it's weekend. It's Friday. Hello, guys. How are you today? Hope you're all good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you today? Today we are here to talk about confidence. Yes, what do you think? Do you think you're born with confidence, or do you think you are not born with confidence? Do you think you have to build it? What do you think? Let me know on the comment section below. Guys, this is my book. It's available on Amazon. You can pre-order. This is it, 7 lessons from my father. You can pre-order today. There you go. Hello guys. How are you today? Do let me know where you're watching from when you join the video. Let me know where you're watching from. So today we are going to be talking about self-confidence. It's a chapter in my book. And I think that's the first one I want us to talk about. We are going to be talking about more chapters in the book. But the first chapter I'd like us to talk about is self-confidence. So this is the book. Can you see? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you today? Hope you're all doing well. Kindly let us know where you're watching from. And today I'm here to show you my book, 7 Lessons from My Father. And today we are going to be talking about self-confidence. Are we born with self-confidence, or are we not born with self-confidence? Can we build it, or can we not build it? So you let me know on the comment section below. And I've got 7 lessons here and 7 stories from my father. My father passed on when I was really little. I was a little girl in primary school when my father passed on. And I have put together a memoir with 7 beautiful stories of what happened and the lessons my father passed on to me before he passed on. Yeah, I know we have to talk about it, but I've come today to talk about self-confidence. Let's talk about self-confidence. Are we born with self-confidence? Can we build it? Can you build self-confidence? Let me know on the comment section below, please. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching from. How are you today? Hope you're all doing well. If this is your first time seeing this face, I'm Cecilia Mbullah and I live in the UK. So I'm broadcasting live from London today. Let me know where you're watching from, please, pretty please, so we can talk, Let me know where you're watching from. We are going to be talking today about self-confidence. Are we born with self-confidence? Can we build it? Let me tell you a very short story. When I was in primary school, that was class 5 in primary school, my teacher then, this very beautiful lady, did something to me that I can never forget in my life. It was not a good experience for a child at that age. And I carry it up till this day. I cannot forget this particular teacher. I must look for her. I remember she asked a question in class and I couldn't answer the question. It was just one question. I couldn't answer. As a child, what she did was she told my friend to turn around and tell me that I wasn't fit to be in her class. I was just about 9 years old. How could she do that to a child? She shattered me completely. After school, most of my friends came. I feel, I feel like crying today because of what she did to me. She shattered my confidence. My friends came, gathered around me after school, and they kept saying, "Oh, Celia, don't worry, it's okay." And they all blamed the other girl. She was my friend as well. How could you tell child to tell another child, that was me, that I wasn't fit to be in your class. Just for getting one question wrong. One. It's not like I was not dumb. I was not that dumb. I know I wasn't good in maths. Yeah. I know I wasn't good in maths, but you cannot turn around and tell me that I wasn't fit to be in your class. And I was really shattered. And trust me, I will look for that teacher. I must look for her. I've got a photo of her. I must look for her and I must tell her what she did to me. I know she's still alive. I'm praying she's not dying. She will live a life and I must tell her what she did to me. Do you understand what I mean? So to cut this very long story short, it shattered my confidence. It shattered me completely, you know. But then growing up, I've thought about it. I built myself, you know, and worst of it, not long from now, and not long from then, I lost my dad, you know. So today I'm here to talk about self-confidence, you know. So are we born with self-confidence or can we build it? Is it a muscle that we can build or are we born with self-confidence? You know, I'll tell you what I think, and I've carried out some research about it. And I think as children, when a child is born, the child is born with everything, with self-confidence. But what happens is the world corrupts your confidence. They knock it down. You cannot do this. You cannot do that. You're not good enough to be in my class, like what my teacher did to me. You are not good enough to be in my class. What does that do to a child? You're breaking the child down. You're telling the child that the child cannot do this, cannot do that. And I personally think when we are born as children, as babies, we are born with self-confidence. That is why babies can do anything, run around, say whatever comes in their mind. It just comes here, from here to here. They don't think. They don't think before saying anything because they have the confidence to say what they want to say and do the things they want to do. You know, but it's the world around us that corrupts us, where we get corrupted by the world. We get told what we can do and what we cannot do. That is what breaks us down and destroys our self-confidence, you know. So can we build it? Oh yes, we can. We can build our self-confidence. You can build it and rebuild it and build it again and rebuild it, because you know what, we keep falling and failing. And I don't see failure as a person. I don't see failure as something bad. You know, it's just the first attempt of learning. You learn, so you go through something, you try to do things, you get them wrong. You learn, and then you move forward. You learn from things that you did and you couldn't do them right. You learn and you move forward. That is how I look at life. So you learn from failing. You know, so it's not like, oh my God, I don't know, I'm going to fail, or I failed so badly. No, learn from your mistakes. When you do things and you don't get them right, you learn. You know, please do let us know where you're watching from. How are you today? And tell me, do you think we can build self-confidence? Because I think self-confidence is like a muscle. You know, you can build it by working on yourself on a regular basis, by learning to say no. You know, sometimes we use our mouths to load our back because you keep saying yes to things that you cannot do. You know, you say yes when you know that you don't have the time to do certain things because you want to please people around you. You keep saying, yes, I can, when you know you cannot. You know, so you tell me on the comment section, please, let's just chat. You know, do you think self-confidence is a muscle that can be built? Because that is what I think. I think we can build our self-confidence again and again. I have failed several times. I've fallen several times, you know. However, I just keep getting up and, you know, keep going, because that is how I see life. That is how I was brought up. You know, that is why that is why I've written this book. Please, it's 7 lessons from my father. You can pre-order on Amazon for 99p for a month, for 7 days. 99p, 7 lessons from my dad. You can pre-order for 99p just for 1 week. Pre-order the soft copy. So you can read it. There are lessons there to be there are just so many lessons that my dad passed on to me that you can learn, and you can buy them for your kids. Buy this book for your children. Trust me, get this book for your kids. They will learn a lot. They will never stay a day without asking you, mommy, how did you do that? How did you do that? Or daddy. You will just keep sharing your knowledge with them, passing down knowledge, because you would learn a lot. There's a lot in this book, not just for you. You will learn how to find yourself. You will learn how to find love. You will learn how to build your confidence, rebuild your confidence. You will learn how to keep standing and going no matter how many times you fall. Trust me, you have to get this book. It's 99p at the moment. You can pre-order on Amazon for 99p just for a week. Pre-order the soft copy, the Kindle copy. Please do that. And you're going to learn a lot. I learn on a regular basis, and I took my time to write that book. I've gone through a lot in life, and I think I went through these things, and I have come through to this side where I am today because of some of the lessons my dad passed on to me. For example, I've been in situations in situations where I've been with girls doing things, and I'll just think, oh no, I wasn't brought up this way. You sit with girls doing things, taking things. You know what I'm talking about, and you would think, no, I wasn't brought up this way. I would not do it. So these are some of the things you as a parent, you as a person, a grown-up man, woman, sometimes it's difficult for you to know who you are. So this book will teach you how to find yourself, how to love yourself, how to build your self-confidence again and again. It's a muscle. You can build it. You can fall. You can stand up. You can build it and rebuild it as many times as you want. The most important thing is for you to be tough here in your head. And this book is going to teach you how to be tough. How to be tough as a man, how to be tough as a woman, how to be tough as a child, how to pass on, and what knowledge to pass on to your kids. So they are tough, so they can enjoy life and they can live life to the fullest, So as I said before, remember, self-confidence is a muscle. You can build it and rebuild it. You can just keep going. You will fall, you will fail. Things will happen in life. Things happen. But do we sit there and cry? No, we don't. You stand up. You dust yourself and you keep on going. And this book also teaches you that you are your own rescue. Sometimes we wait for people, we complain. My friends are not helping, my brothers are not helping, family members are not helping. Sometimes you have to know that no one will be coming to rescue you. So you would have to stand on your feet and keep on going, So there's a lot in this book. That is why I've brought it here today. But we are going to be going through the chapters on this page. It's my first book. That is why I'm so happy to talk about it. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Please, we are going to be learning a lot here. The book teaches you how to be kind to yourself. You have to be kind to yourself. Sometimes we don't forgive ourselves. That is something we don't do. You do something wrong and you just keep on beating yourself. We have to stop beating ourselves. You do something that is not right, you put your hands up, you dust yourself, and you move on. Staying in a space where you are not getting anything positive is not a good thing. That is why we have to forgive ourselves. we have to be compassionate with ourselves first. You have to love yourself, And to gain self-confidence, you have to try to do something as well. Get a task, take a task, start a task. It mustn't be a big task, a small one from the beginning till the end. Start something, do something. You know, you could say, okay, you know what? I will go to the gym every day for a month. You might think it's nothing. It's not easy to get up every day and go to the gym for 1 month. If you do that, you've completed something. It's a massive step towards building your self-confidence, you know. And if you do that again and again, it's like a muscle. And when you accomplish a task, make sure you celebrate it. Make sure you go, wow, I did it, you know. So next time, if you have a task in front of you, you would think of the time when you had this other task and you completed it. And you'll be able to jump straight on and say, you know what, I'm doing it. And the more tasks you complete, no matter how small they are, the more you gain self-confidence. So you can build it. I know when we are born with self-confidence, and people beat it off. You know, the world will just rip you apart. You cannot do that. You're not good at that. You're not good in that. You're not good at doing that. And sometimes they just make you feel empty. But when you realize this, when you recognize this, you can stand on your feet and go, you know what, I'm building myself and no one is pulling me down. I'm building my self-confidence again. You know, I'll stand in public and talk and no one will tell me. I know I'm going to make mistakes. We do make mistakes. I make mistakes on a regular basis, but no one is going to tell me, yes, I made a mistake. Yes, I recognize, yes, I made a mistake. I correct myself and move on. You will not tell me because I made a mistake yesterday, I will not stand up in public and speak today. I will because I have come to realize that we learn from our mistakes. We learn. No one is perfect. Perfection is a myth. No one is perfect. So don't let anyone tell you because you make mistakes, you cannot stand up in public and talk because you make mistakes. Because some people will go, oh, I remember the first time I stood up in public to speak. One of my friends came to me and she said, oh my God, you should have practiced. You should have practiced. And I said, I've practiced, but it's okay. It's okay to make mistakes in front of people. It's okay. You make mistakes. You fall. You make mistakes and you learn from your mistakes. You know, so don't let anyone beat you because of your mistakes. Don't let anyone keep repeating to you, you know, or telling you some of the mistakes you've made in life. Yes, I've made mistakes. Yes, I have learned from my mistakes. I've corrected them and I'm moving forward. No one is holding me back, you know. So these are some of the lessons my dad passed on to me. You always have to stand firm. Things will happen, you know, they'll put you down for a day or two. Don't be down for too long. You know, things happen. You cannot control what people will say to you. You will not, you cannot. You cannot control what people will say to you. But trust me, what you can control is how you handle it. How you handle it is the most important thing. So you cannot give people the power in your life to decide how you handle things and how you move on with life. That is your decision to make. You know, so if you let people get that space in your life where they have the power over you to get you angry, to get you in the space where you doubt yourself, no, you have to move away from that. Don't let anyone, any man, any woman tell you you cannot do this, you cannot do that. That is the opinion of you. And if someone else, if you have made it in a way that someone else's opinion of you becomes your reality, then there is a problem somewhere. Someone else's opinion of you should never become your reality. What people think about me is none of my business. I'll stand there and talk and make mistakes. So many of them, I'm not English. I'll speak English, I'll make as many mistakes as I can. It's okay. It's okay to make mistakes. Don't let people tell you you cannot make mistakes. You cannot. No. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to fail. It's okay to fall. It's okay to feel bad sometimes. It's okay to feel low and down sometimes. The what is not okay is for you not to be able to pick up yourself. You have to every time. It's a mental thing. You have to get up every time and pick up yourself and keep on moving. That is why you have to practice self love as a person. Love yourself unconditionally. Love yourself unapologetically. Let no one know. It's you. You have to fill your cup with love and compassion. And then you have love to give, you have the energy, do you understand what I mean? So that is one of the lessons in this book. It's all about building your self-confidence. You're going to fall, you're going to fail, we all do. But will you sit there and complain and cry? How long are you going to do that? No, you have to get up, you have to keep on moving. You have to rebuild, pick up yourself, rebuild yourself. That is why it's important to stay around people who will pull you up. People who will say, you know what, it's okay, you've been down for too long. Baby girl, get up. Get up, let's go. People who can pull you along. Not people who will tell you and repeatedly tell you that what you've done is so bad that you have to be sorry for yourself. No. You shouldn't be around people like that. You should be around people who can pick you up, people who would tell you, who would show you the good things in you. It's very important. That is why the people around you will either make you or break you. It's very important that you hang around people who would make you and not break you, people who would see the good in you. And remember, we all have our strengths and our weaknesses. No one is perfect. You have your strengths, you have your weaknesses. So people who would come around you to remind you of all the weaknesses you have are not good for you. They are not good. People would come and tell you, this is your weakness, you're not good at this, you're not good. They're just breaking you down. So these are some of the lessons in this book. I've got a lot, I've shared a lot. I started writing this book in 2018, I think. I wrote it, was it 2018, 19, and then I left it for a while. And I just thought, you know what, this year, let's complete the book and publish it. So it's on Amazon and you can get your copy. The ebook, it's 0.99p at the moment for a week. So you can pre-order the book. Now, that is it, 7 lessons from my dad. The very short stories. So that's 7 stories with 7 lessons. There you go. That's the book. Please get yourself a copy. And remember, when you fail at something, you are not a failure. When you fail at something, please don't think for 1 minute that you're a failure. No. Remember, it's the first attempt in learning. That is what failure means, or to fail at something does not make you a failure. Please let us know where you're watching from, and do let me know on the comment section. Do you think we are born with self-confidence, or do you think we are not born with self-confidence? That I know for sure that babies just do things, they just do things. They don't think. Whatever comes here just goes here. Like, they say whatever they think. And they just do things without thinking. They've got self-confidence. All the babies I know will just do things. But when we start growing up, I think the world start telling us what we can do. And sometimes we put ourselves in boxes. We cannot go here. We cannot do this because I'm this. I cannot achieve this. So it's time we start taking ourselves off those boxes. And I also think that when you recognize that, oh my goodness, my self-confidence is gone, you know what, I would have to do something. to start rebuilding myself. Then you will start doing something. You will start rebuilding your self-confidence. You will get up and go for things. You will get up and do things, you know. I think that is it for now. And let me conclude by saying that it's a very bad thing to compare with others. Do not compare with others, because we are all different and we are all at different stages in life and different stages in achieving our goals, different stages. You know, we're all different. So when you compete with others, you know, we are all good at different things, and we can all complement each other. When you start competing with each other or competing with someone close to you, that is when you start thinking, oh my God, she's good at this. She's good at speaking, but I'm not. So I'm not good. No, you're good at something else. My my best friend is very quiet. Now I'm not quiet. I used to be, you know, quiet sometime back, not now. I used to be very quiet, but my best friend is very quiet, you know, and we work hand in hand because even though she's very quiet, you know, she is very strategic. She would go, Celia, you know, you shouldn't have done it that way. I think you should do it this way. She takes her time to think through things before doing them. So she's got her own strengths. So we've all got strengths and weaknesses. So we are not the same. You know, so I can't go I can't come out now and say, oh my goodness, my friend is so strategic. It's a good thing. You know, it's a good thing for me that I've got a friend like that. You know, and when we go out, she pushes me up in front. She's like, Celia, you go first. You go first. You know, you can talk. You go first. So we are kind of bouncing off each other. You know, she is behind me, though. She'll be like, you know what? Let's go to the right, not left. Celia, not left, because I'm just going. You understand what I mean? So we are bouncing off each other, and it works. It's working. It's been working for years, and you know what? I love it that way. I'm not competing. She's got her strengths. I'm not competing with her, and she's not competing with me. So we just work together, and it's so good to work with people like that. You know, I think thanks very much for spending your time with me. I really do appreciate your time. I appreciate you being here with me and sharing this space with me. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I will be coming live again. I'm sure today we are going, I don't know if we might have to talk about something else, or we might have to talk about self-confidence again. But we'll be talking about this book, some of the chapters. If I need to read some of the chapters, we would come here and we would decide what to do together. Remember, it's not a monologue. Please, let's dialogue, let's talk. Let us know where you're watching from. Okay then. Thank you very much once more for sharing your time with me today. I really do appreciate you. I appreciate your time. I don't take any of you for granted. Thanks very much. All the best always. Until next time, I'm Cecilia Mbullah, also known as Lady C. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And bye for now. Bye bye. All the best. Have a lovely weekend. Thank you and bye for now. Bye bye. Okay, it's here.